What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic. More. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Back on the boxing grind. Early morning grind to be exact. And Abel Sanchez said something very interesting, I believe to be true. He said if it was Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, his fighter, was a test positive for a clincher ball, he would have got suspended. No questions asked. And he's right. He's definitely right. WBC has favoritism, towards certain fighters. I mean, shit, Luis Nery got a chance to run his title back after getting popped for, PEDs and saying it was in the meat as well. Same thing goes for Canelo Alvarez. I mean, they did it to Luis Ortiz. They investigated. But the funny thing about it is the WBC will investigate. They will dig deeper. They will do, they will do what they do. You feel me? WBA shut the book on a couple guys. Lamont Peterson, they didn't want to hear a story about the testosterone that he had to use for his issue going on. They shut the door on Luis Ortiz real quick. And then all of a sudden they want to try to clear Canelo Alvarez's name. When he's been busted, when he got popped. They didn't even wait to do an investigation. Oh, it was in the meat. They did a small investigation. But they dropped their hammer on several other guys, And Abel Sanchez is right. If it was any other fighter, I mean, and you heard a lot of pro fighters back with Abel Sanchez saying. It's a lot of bullshit that he come out of his mouth, but this is one of the trio things that he said. He's absolutely right. If it was Triple G or any other fighter, without that bias or don't bring a lot of money, guarantee they was going to drop the book on suspend him. WBA shut the book shut the book and dropped the gavel hammer down on Ortiz, and they dropped it on Peterson real quick. All of a sudden, Canelo Alvarez, he's okay. We believe that it was the meat and all that. Get the hell out of here. That meat contamination shit getting old. Terence Crawford said that he everybody knows what's going on with Canelo. Andre Berto voiced the same thing. I mean, same thing with Tyson Fury, man. He played it. He finessed a lot of y'all dumbass motherfuckers out here. He really did. He finessed y'all with everything because look here, this idiot. Got popped before the Klitschko fight. I'm talking about he was eating wild boar. So how's a PED in the wild boar? I don't know how that works. I know the cyclist used that excuse, and he got end up the book. They still fucking suspended him, banned him. So at the end of the day, then Fury goes after the Klitschko fight, knowing that he was gonna get knocked and gonna get booked, and people was wondering why he was avoiding the Klitschko rematch because he knew he was gonna get in trouble with the UKAD, and then he snorted some coke to try to mask or try to throw people off. So. At the end of the day, man, I'm not buying none of these guys' story. Andre Berto is 100% right. He said, 1 + 1 = 2. I mean, stop looking at the fighter and having feelings for Canelo. He had a stamina issue versus Golovkin the first time. They did random VADA tests, okay? This time, he's promising a knockout. He's a little bit more confident, okay? And all of a sudden, he's confident and he needs to increase his stamina. And all of a sudden, signature ball pops in his system. It ain't been in the system for the first, 10 or 12 VADA tests he had. But when he needs more stamina and more oxygen and more blood flow to the muscle, it's like, it's like, oh, he just started taking clincher ball. I just ate this bad meat. You've been eating meat down in Mexico the whole time. Whole time you've been eating, you never got popped for it. He took that shit, man. He took it. And it should tarnish his legacy. He cheated. And Abel Sanchez is exactly right. If this was, Triple G, if this was any of those guys on the coincidental list, the Charlo twins, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, well, he really ain't on that list, but Crawford or anybody else, Pacquiao, you could throw in any of these other guys that did this, people would be slamming the book and the sanctioning bell bodies at this point in their career will be suspending them. But y'all know what it is. We gone.